Hello, I'm Gabe Ortiz, and this is WEDU Arts Plus. Based out of St. Pete, the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club is a morning radio show about hip-hop life and urban culture. Meet the hosts who inform and empower their listeners.
I'm Jabbar Edmond. I go by Mr. Edmond. My role, I'm a host and I'm co-founder.
My name is Brother John Muhammad, Your Brother John, YourBrotherJohn.com. And my role on the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club is host or co-host.
I just go by Kiana. Sometimes you may hear the guys call me Q. I may say Q just depending on my personality that day. And I'm the female of the crew. All right, I think I keep balance when you look at the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club. So that's my role.
And I'm Bruce Moore Jr. A lot of people do know Bruce Moore Jr., obviously being born and raised here and going to school here, but there's many more people that know Reno.
St. Pete is small, and so the good things and bad things that come with a small city, you know, everybody knowing each other, of course, would be one of the pluses.
My neighbors were not only just my neighbors, they became my family.
Trying to put that back now, like really getting back to a place where we know our neighbors and we look out for each other. It was a St. Pete that existed, you know, south of Central, and then there was another St. Pete that existed north of Central and downtown. It was a struggle then, and I think it's still, you know, somewhat a struggle for black people in the city of St. Pete.
Even with every step of progress we make, it's still a struggle to, you know, implement that progress.
Did y'all hear about the weed college, the first cannabis college?
In Orlando.
Talk to him, Sean Soprano.
No, yeah, I've been looking at it.
This is serious, y'all.
Over a year ago.
If you got the charges, go and get the degrees, King. You got years of experience, man. It ain't like you come into a classroom with no data.
Elon Musk said that a drug dealer knows how to manage and run a business better.
I can't believe that.
The real facts, man.
I'm all about education. But what I'm saying is that we carry this industry on our backs.
The way we started the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club, Jabbar approached me about what could we do, how can we do something together, and then an opportunity to promote Amendment 4. Amendment 4 is the, you know, voting rights restoration to returning citizens. We were able to negotiate a deal where we got like 30 minutes on the radio at 99 Jams to talk about, you know, Amendment 4 and other local, you know, policies.
All other
to returning citizens. We were able to negotiate a deal where we got like 30 minutes on the radio at 99 Jams to talk about, you know, Amendment 4 and other local, you know, policies and politics. Enjoyed it, so we started doing it on Sundays as like a podcast with, at the time, Janet Michelle. She was our co-host, and she, you know, filled that role until she moved. And then we had Carla Bristol, Carla B. She came in for a season. And then Reno was behind the scenes. He was always present because we did organizing together, so he'd come and hang out. And then the things that he was saying off camera was like, man, we might as well just have you on the show.
The negative thoughts that you is thinking about right now, or any particular subject, y'all, just flip it.
Turn problems into opportunities.
Problems are opportunities, man. Big shouts out to Sean Soprano, man.
Real deal, man.
We on the jump board together right now. Just being around people and clearly always talking, I just felt like at least learn something. So as you see that you're not going to shut up, you can have substance to your conversation and not just be labeled somebody who just love to talk.
Really being informative, looking to give the information that isn't readily available in our community.
Multiple meteorologists can look at the same data and come up with a different forecast.
And so now you take those models, take that data and say, okay, based upon all of that,
absolutely,
you might be in between here and there, and that's my know what I'm saying speech. Most recently, after Carla B, you know, transitioned out and went to do other things as well, Kiana, we invited Kiana.
I've been working with the guys for a while outside of this, and they called me to interview. And when I came in to interview that Sunday, after the show, they was like, hey, you need to be a part of the show. And I was like, okay.
I look at it almost like a band and the instruments, but it's just the instrument that we're using is our voices.
My voice is already kind of squeaky. I know my voice can get squeakier.
You have to have your radio voice on and have that vocal control.
I talk lower when I need to calm it down. And when I'm very passionate about it, I slow it down. And because I want you to understand what I'm saying.
What's good for the geese is good for the gander. So if you keep it secrets, just know that she can too.
Okay, and see that's why Kiana, that's why you need it on the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club. You feel? So you gonna even things out. You know what I'm saying? I was just joking. You know what I'm saying? It was joking.
We just understand power, you know, and in terms of people's attention, you know, because it costs. People's attention costs. That's why it's called pay attention.
We want to present local information right up there with, you know, the trending topics.
One thing that's a common denominator with all of us is that we're all passionate about our people.
For me, what you take from me is that I'm real and I'm passionate about the growth of our people.
The overall goal, I would say, is to have a more informed community. Around electoral politics, around health, around equity.
It's about the mission of connecting the dots and closing the gaps, inspiring people to see what's possible, you know, and trying to be an example. You know, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing sometimes, but, you know, you do the best that you can with what you have, and you pray that others will be inspired to join in.
Agape Soul Boutique. High-end boutique looks and quality with affordable pricing. Located at 6025 Martin Luther King Street South in St. Pete. Choose from our amazing selection of stylish, fashion-forward heels, wedges, boots, children's shoes, accessories, and much more. You can shop now and pay later, interest-free with Afterpay. Subscribe to our website and get huge savings on our latest products at agapesoulboutique.com. For more information, call 727-379-1318. Come give your feet the royal treatment and check us out at Agape Soul Boutique today.
Trying to Oh, because we not
Okay, no.
There
Go
we
ahead. 10
unmuted.
No.
There
Go
we go.
ahead. Tim, can you, y'all missed a whole bunch.
Oh yeah, y'all
that was
missed
the
a
best
whole.
show
That was
ever.
Yep. And, oh my God, and it was
Okay.
muted.
The first couple of minutes.
Yeah, that was an amazing introduction, y'all.
And I don't think we can redo it.
No, we
how?
can't run that.
That was
back.
just flowing.
Yeah. No, it really did.
Okay, but I will tell you what we were talking about.
So yeah, so for those who missed them first 3 minutes, Dougie Fresh, you're on.
Jabbar was firing the person
who does his schedule, and the person who does his schedule
is him.
Yeah.
He's fired.
Yeah,
he's double booking me. I can't be in all these places at one time.
No, so this is what you do. You know, before you fire a person, there's this thing called progressive discipline.
Oh,
let's talk about it.
There's progressive discipline.
Yes.
And progressive discipline is when you say, okay, before you get fired, here's these things that you need to do in order to keep your job. So maybe you just need to get some progressive discipline.
No, I think we done had some progressive discipline.
Okay, we had the fired stage like no more.
No. Yes, we got to get.
You don't had your verbal. Yes. You don't had your written.
Yes.
And then he went through the 90 days. Dropped it down. Right. Then he got written up again.
Okay. No, he got real sign. Yeah, we're gonna real sign you.
Right. We're gonna try you in this area.
Yeah.
Then he got a verbal in that area.
Okay.
Right up. And then he did good and dropped back down to the verbal.
Okay.
We just ain't gonna do this no more. It just ain't gonna work.
It's just not working. It's just really not working. It's not a good fit.
Yes.
Yeah. I done had them not a good fit conversations in my life.
All the can't fit conversations are the best conversations.
So put it in the chat, y'all. Have you ever been fired and was it justified? Was it like when you got fired? Did you know you should have been fired?
And tell me about your old boss.
Yeah.
Leave a comment.
Have you been fired?
And give us a quote about your old boss.
Have you been fired? And when you did you deserve it?
So I got fired once before.
Did you deserve to be fired?
I don't think I deserved to be fired.
Was it a budget cut?
No.
Yeah, I done got some of them kind of.
Hey, was it a budget cut fire?
Yeah.
So you know how like when people got something against you, they'll find anything.
Okay.
And like the writing was on the wall.
I've been there.
And the writing was on the wall. But this is what I would tell you is what I learned is that like I be so loyal and optimistic thinking that like it'll work itself out.
It don't.
And it doesn't because you can't control nobody else.
Yeah.
So like regardless of like everything you do, you could show up to the table, be perfect, like hit your deadlines, and they will still.
And they got it out for you.
They just got it out for you.
Okay.
So I'll say back then, I remember. So it was this little girl, and she had
a little girl.
It was a little girl.
Okay, like it was a little girl. It wasn't the boss who was acting like a little girl.
No, it actually was a little girl, and we're having a conversation, right?
Okay.
And the conversation, what she was saying was semi-inappropriate, right?
Okay.
And so I pull her mother to the side and say, "Hey, yo, you want to talk to her? You know, because it's our culture, right?"
Yeah.
And I'm like, you talk to her because anybody else have this conversation, you know what I mean? Boom, boom, boom. She flipped it on me.
Okay.
And it became a nightmare for me.
Really? Yeah. Did you get fired right away, or did they like?
Yeah. I like because they flipped it on me and then made it seem like it, and that wasn't the reason. And what they did was I had a schedule and they changed my schedule, and they said that I missed my shift.
Okay.
But that was,
Wow.
So I was this was going back. I was working at IHOP. This was like the 90s, right? And I worked the night shift. Mm-hmm. And night shift is kind of easy at IHOP. You just got a few people, but we had this one lady, Miss Edna, and she would come in and she'll sit all day, all night.
Well, I know Miss Edna.
And Miss Edna, she was an older white woman. She come in.
What's wrong with that?
But here's the thing.
I hold my spot down.
But what we would do is like I'll go across the street, grab me a brew,
You didn't grab a quart.
I did grab a quart. I did.
When you drink little brew, we drink a whole
quart. No, I used to go get a whole quart, right? Because I'm finna be here all night. and it's slow. Yeah. I'm like, I'm in the back washing dishes. You know what I mean? Now I got my music on. You know what I'm saying? And so this one, and we did this
And
for
so you
months.
slam the court too. You slam it.
I mean, yeah. And
Gotta
so,
go back.
but everything getting done, so I'm thinking it's all good. But then Miss Edna done told on me that I keep going across the street to the store all the time. You know? and they fired me. But I was like, ain't nobody seen me. Like, who gonna check me? And Miss Edna checked me. So yeah. So I did get fired, and it was justified.
Okay.
Hey. Caller.
Hey, good morning, Freestyle Friday.
Grand rising.
So we asking the question, have you ever been fired and was it justified?
Yeah, comedian. He been fired.
Yeah. Been fired so many times.
What you think about your old boss?
I get I get fired every morning by my wife. She fired me.
She gets fired every day.
I ain't never got a job to be a husband. I'm on the line every day when I walk in.
Right on the line.
Good morning, sweetie.
Hey, but one thing I want to do, let y'all know, man, if y'all can tell the viewers, man, December 18th at the Tampa Improv, known as the Funny Bone now. I will be headlining, man. I finally got my shot to headline.
Nice.
Man, we need you to come in and do an interview and talk to us about this, man, because it's bigger.
Yeah. I want to let you know, man. The ticket's $10, man. I'm gonna come in. The ticket's $10. I've been able to do Nate Jackson, DC, Young Fly, Michael Black, a whole lot of comments, man. And I'm tired of Tampa trying to claim me. St. Pete, show out, man. Let's fill this thing up. I made it $10 for everybody. But I want everybody to come out. You can sit wherever you want to sit. Tampa Improv Funny Bone, December 18th. The kid from St. Pete gonna be there, and I will make an appearance on the Breakfast Club.
Put the link in the chat so we can have it too, man.
Because we finna stare that thing out. How many shows you doing? We finna stare that thing out.
Don't let Tampa claim me, man. I'm St. Pete all day, every day, man. I still don't go to snacks on 19, 18, I ride past.
And still don't go to snacks.
And still don't go to snacks. You know you say Pete.
I still don't go to snacks, man. So I love y'all, man.
Love you back, man.
Coaches, Muhammad Q, Bob, man. I love y'all, man. Y'all know the love go without those. What's understood ain't got to be explained. I love y'all, man.
Appreciate it.
Now, let me tell you, real love. A little iffy on this phone call. He said, "Don't let Tampa claim me," right? So that means Tampa show up.
Yeah, I mean, they showing up, so that's what it is.
He's so 727.
He sound like he on the line.
I want to take this comment because we asked the question: have you ever been fired and did you deserve it? And Tiffany, she said, I got fired from my first job ever. I was 16 and was a bagger at Winn-Dixie. Some chick stole a bunch of meat and ran out the store. They called some code for all hands on deck. I was grabbing shopping carts, stopped and looked and kept going.
That was not
the next day I was fired. Only worked there for 4 months and never had a 90-day review. But that next day they said I wasn't a good fit. I'm 16 and minding my own business. I wasn't gonna help them with that. I ain't mad at you for that.
No.
I'm not mad with you at all for that. I mean,
listen.
Yeah,
these jobs do us all kinds of ways, man.
Yeah,
and it really don't be the whole job. It just be 1-2 people at.
That's why you keep asking them, tell them about the boss.
Yeah. Tell them about your boss.
Because the job might have been good, but you just had that one supervisor.
Man, I had this one supervisor, boy. Ooh.
Yeah.
Nightmare on Elm Street.
Tell us about the boss.
Nightmare on Elm Street. You ever seen Nightmare on Elm Street and Freddie walk down the hallway?
Yeah.
With his hands.
That with long hair.
That's how she used to come down the hallway.
With them long Freddie hands.
Come down the hallway.
When you know you ain't getting away with it.
Listen.
Wow.
And it was crazy.
Wow.
It was so crazy. And I never thought that I would get fired for doing my job. Yeah. And see, I overdid my job. So it'd be jealousy. Sometimes the water cooler conversations can end people's careers. Okay. Especially like black men.
Yeah.
Right.
Not just black men, black women too.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah. Yes. This is a black man talking.
But go ahead. Yeah. It is. I'll let you have it.
Go ahead, black man.
My brother.
Let the black man speak.
But because it be water cooler conversations. It's not that you ain't doing your job. It's not that you ain't performing. Sometimes you might actually be overperforming.
Yeah.
But it's the water cooler conversations that have painted you as a bad person.
Yeah.
That will painted you as whatever they're saying about you.
It sounds like we might have been at that job together.
Oh,
because I remember,
but
being painted in a light.
You've been painted in the light, but you overachieving. Like you're leading the organization. I'm talking about the organization is like kind of following your path.
Yeah, everything that you do, they fight you on it and then do it themselves.
And then do it. And then act like you don't remember them fighting you to do it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It's the narcissistic corporate relationship.
You know what it sounds like? The 48 laws of power. Like you're not supposed to outshine the master.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah.
And so people really look at that. And so what happened is when you have somebody that's the head and think that like when when they're not visionaries and they don't know what they're doing, and then you hire a team and then or the team come together, and when the team outshine and produce and you cannot produce, the only thing that you can do is get rid of the producing fruit because your limb ain't growing.
And you know what? That was a part of the culture.
You can't overdo it.
That was a part of the culture. And they said
that's really
remember that was a conversation too. They was like, hey, in this culture, the way that people get ahead is by tearing other people down.
That was a rule.
Yeah. And that's how they was like in order to advance,
they tear another person down.
And then what happened is they try to take credit for what you do.
Yeah, they do.
Right. But what
they don't even try.
No.
Give me that credit.
But
Debo.
They Debo it. But then what happened is proof in the pudding because they can't reproduce what you did.
This is true.
And so you will see a lack of.
But it don't matter because inferiority reigns supreme in some of these corporate structures. Right?
What?
I'm talking to you.
Yes, sir.
Inferiority.
Yeah.
I'm talking about
reigns supreme.
They hire and promote the least qualified.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
The people that are least qualified are making the decisions.
Yes.
And that's why when a person comes in, he overachieving and he's shining.
Yeah.
Oh, back your
you gotta go.
We don't do this
you
here.
Can't stay.
No, none of us do this here. Nobody at the top can do that.
How dare you come in here and actually do this thing for real?
But it's not the person at the top because the person at the top think that the manager like this person. So you have this person and you got this person that
like the middle manager,
the middle person,
the middle managers,
and this is the person that don't know nothing, don't know how to do, but and they have a skill of finding people who can do it, right?
Yeah.
Support
and sometimes they get lucky,
and they have somebody that follows the program and don't, and just kind of let them go because we're a team player,
right? I'm here
for the team.
Yeah.
But when this person right here outshine this middle person, this middle person know the only way they keep their control if they eliminate you.
Yeah.
And so then they have to then tell this top person.
Oh yeah, they spray you.
Like they spray you, make it seem like it's this, that, and
difficult. I remember somebody they actually reported me and told they were saying that I had a problem listening to women.
Oh, I remember.
You doing that? Oh, they said I had a problem listening and taking instructions from women. Mind you, that I grew up in a household with number women.
I remember that.
And that was like the narrative that they was painting because I would push back on these things, and they said it wasn't pushing back. They didn't look at the principle of what I was saying. They were saying
because a woman said
it was because a woman said it, and I couldn't take direction, and I wouldn't listen to women.
But the reality is that was a highlighting point where it even should have showed me and us that it's a real job to paint us as something we're not. It's like people go out their way, and I'm just talking about in the job structure, but this happens in society too.
It does.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
they
true.
go out their way to make us something we're not.
Right.
And then stand there and see, I told you.
Right.
See, I told you.
Right.
And then if you ever prove them wrong, they'll never say you proved them wrong.
No.
They'll never say, oh man, I was wrong about him.
So if you're just tuning in, we asking the question, have you ever been fired and did you deserve it? My wife put it in here and I remember this too. She said, my cousin got us fired because she was making long distance calls on them people's phones. so they used to they had a job cleaning buildings, like cleaning office buildings. And so they go in and they clean the buildings, and the cuz was on on these office phones making long distance calls.
That's when it calls.
And so they fired the whole crew.
Everybody got it.
Everybody got it. Yeah. Y'all didn't.
Well, it was cut.
Well, you didn't. She was supposed to get fired.
That's cut though.
But I ain't gonna prove which one.
So they fired the whole crew.
That's unjust, man.
They fired the whole crew.
But don't worry about it.
So I got a story that actually lines up with that. So there was a night shift clerk at a 7-Eleven in Oklahoma City, Stephanie Dillier, working alone just before midnight on November 14th, when a customer tried to pay with a counterfeit $100 bill and then became violent. She refused the bill. The man identified, they put his name in here. He threatened her, saying he was going to slice her head off. Then he came behind the counter and began strangling her. Listen to this now. During the struggle, she drew her personal firearm and shot him in the stomach. Police say that it was lawful under Oklahoma self-defense laws.
But she got fired.
Despite being clearly legal, Dillard was terminated by 7-Eleven. 2 days later, the company cited that the policy was prohibiting employees from using personal firearms. She was working alone overnight, 11 to 7 for 2 years, and then in aftermath, she ended up doing a GoFundMe that raised like $28,000. What you think? So she got her gun. Somebody trying to kill her. She shoot them. They didn't die. She shot them in the stomach. And they was arrested.
That wasn't
she got fired.
Listen, that ain't the job for you, girl. Don't worry about it.
I was
just saying, they not gonna back you up on that. Like,
if I was the owner of the store, I could see what the problem would be.
Okay, as the corporate, if you put your corporate hat on,
yeah, I can see the problem.
Okay,
I can't have you busting people in the store.
I can't have you dying.
But I'm busting people. She busted a person.
But you bust the person, yes.
Yeah.
And then now you got your gun on you again and you bust somebody else. Now I'm liable because I knew you was busting people.
Okay.
See what I'm saying? And it ain't gonna be no forgiving. Oh, that was just a forgivable incident.
Okay.
No, she bust people. So now you got her at the job and she's busting people. And now you act like you ain't know she was busting people.
No, I'd rather first. So this is me.
She don't bust somebody.
Let's say even if we part ways, right? Like let's say we part ways, I give you a severance package. I set you up.
Send you off decent.
But I'm not gonna be in the
I'm gonna do that. I'm never gonna tell somebody not to save their life.
Yeah.
Do whatever in this moment. Do whatever you need to do to make it home.
They didn't say you couldn't. They just say you can't work here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
they didn't say it was a problem with you defending yourself.
And this is what I would say too. Just like I can't, if you don't want me to protect myself, right? Then I'm gonna sue you also because it's your job to protect me.
Now you create a safe working environment.
You might have a nice case. And y'all might settle.
Yeah.
And there you go. Because that's where I would be.
Yeah, they might settle.
Yeah.
If somebody comes and that means that I'm in an unsafe work condition, because if somebody can come jump around the corner at late
and
night,
then you
fire me for saving my life. Now that means that you didn't protect me. And as your job,
yeah, that's right.
As the boss over here, it is your duty.
Was the camera on?
Yeah.
Did we have security?
Right.
How many times? But don't get me on that because I can
hire me. I keep on telling these people,
attorney.
Come on.
I don't know how this look. This just happened organically. I got another story about somebody getting fired. So I really do. So another one that got fired. So it's a Hillsborough County case. It was a Hillsborough County case.
How many times you been fired?
Hey, a Hillsborough County person in Tampa police. It was the husband of the former Tampa police chief. Keith O'Connor. He served as the director of code enforcement. He was fired following an investigation by the Florida Department of Law Enforcement.
Boy, don't make me sore.
Watch this now. According to the FDLE report, the investigation centered around a $20,000 lottery ticket that belonged to one of his subordinates, and the employee reportedly owed more than $70,000 in unpaid child support. So he asked his boss
to cash the check.
To cash in the lottery ticket,
and then the boss book.
It didn't say that, but it kind of said that.
Because how they found out the boss cashed my check? Because you didn't give me my money.
Yeah, and I told him. Yeah. Because they said under the law, if he would have won that, if he go to cash it, they taking that $20,000.
So how they even know that it was his ticket?
Yeah, because he done told. He had to tell.
Did you a solid?
Oh, look, that's what they call it. The FDLE, they described the conduct as suggestive theft.
Thank you.
No, that's a
Suggestive.
man.
Because
I took it, and then you can't tell on me.
Yeah, they didn't file criminal charges saying that they did not have enough evidence to prove the crime beyond a reasonable doubt. But they did fire him for his job because he cashed a lottery ticket, signed his name, put it in his name, and went and got them 20 grand.
Listen,
supposedly to keep him from getting took by child support. But he took it. Yeah,
people take. I done heard this story before.
Yeah.
This ain't the first time, but it's just, this the first person white with status that I done heard trying to take the money.
Yeah,
because you get the money and then now you like, hey man, I got to pay taxes.
Yep.
You feel?
Yep.
You said you was gonna give me some. So now you might only get 7,000.
Yeah, because they doing like 25% on them.
Bro, you might only get $7,000.
Yeah.
And now you like with the $7
But if
grand,
it's a $20 scratch off, you
still with the $7 grand, like, bro, what you mean?
Yeah.
You got to pay taxes. I said I split it with you.
Yeah.
Or I said I give you some.
Right.
I didn't say you can take taxes. I ain't take taxes.
What you say? He should have just cashed out and gave the man his money so he ain't have to.
Hell yeah, he lost his career.
Yeah, he didn't think he was gonna tell.
He might just come here and work there.
Yeah, they will.
He'll find it.
They come to St. Pete. Just come to St. Pete.
Not even. He can go back.
Progressive discipline. Yeah.
First of all, he can go back into Tampa. Maybe not. He will get another job.
Yeah, I think so.
He would totally get another job.
He's the husband of the former Tampa police chief.
Yeah,
So.
He's definitely gonna find another job. He'll be all right.
Right on. Yeah. So let's do these announcements before the break, and then we're gonna come back. We're gonna talk about Tangerine Plaza after the break too. I got that. We also have some. Y'all seen they was calling Trump Sleepy Don. He was sleeping in meetings. I
said that, and you know what Mr. Edmond told me?
What he said?
He gave him a pass
for sleeping in the meeting. Because he done been sleeping for meetings too.
No, but.
Big deal. Move on. I sleep in meetings all the time.
Nothing to see here.
There's no better way to sleep
than during the meeting.
The best time to take a nap. Wake up. The best night you ever took during the meeting.
I say, are we gonna roast him like everybody did?
Yeah.
You know.
Joe?
Yeah.
Yeah, they sleepy. So they calling him Sleepy Don. But I just want to announce this. So, knowing that 2026 is going to be an electoral system cycle.
Yes.
If you're running for office in 2026 and you're looking for a real way to connect with the people and the community, 99 Jams the Berg has space for you. You can underwrite a show, build your audience, and share your message. Our listeners tune in because they trust the voices of this station, the culture and the conversation, as well as the connection. Underwriting a show is one of the most effective ways to introduce yourself, highlight your platform, and stay in front of the people. So if you want to reach the heart of St. Pete and know where to do it, you can do that by contacting us at 99jamstheberg.com, and you can get the rates and see how you can get your message out. Also, a Black Money Movement.
The Black
Cash Mob
Money
tomorrow,
Movement.
right?
Yes, man. Come on through, pull up, man. 727 Seafood, man. The old Red Snack Shack.
Yeah.
Right, yes, on
at any time.
Yes, pull up.
Yeah.
Spend a couple dollars, support, because it's important. We're bringing economic development to our community through our dollars.
That's right.
Right. We're not waiting on city officials to deem it to help our businesses. We as the citizens of the community going to help our businesses.
Yeah.
Go and shop. The whole movement is about spending with Black businesses intentionally.
Yeah. And I was talking to McCall's the other matter of fact yesterday, and again another thank you. Like they saying thank you, they really appreciate the support. McCall's did amazing, and so just the response from the community, they were really appreciative of us coming and exchanging and supporting. So thank y'all for those who showed up to McCall's.
Big shouts out to Black Voters Matters, Gavi, a whole team, because what we can't do is not communicate and organize together. We ended up organizing an event. I got the sign-in sheets right now.
Yeah.
And we ended up organizing an event that impacted the community and the business.
That's right.
In one good swath.
Yeah. In 3 hours, 3.5 hours, we've made an impact again. People got fed and the business got supported.
And people like, hey man, I've never been here. I come right here all the time. I didn't know they was doing this here.
That's right.
And it was up like Chuck, man. I thank y'all. Appreciate it. And we'll be back.
You're right on 6-7 minutes after the hour. Stay tuned.
Hello, I'm Gabe Ortiz, and this is WEDU Arts Plus. Based out of St. Pete, the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club is a morning radio show about hip-hop life and urban culture. Meet the hosts who inform and empower their listeners. Hello, I'm Gabe Ortiz, and this is WEDU Arts Plus. Based out of St. Pete, the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club is a morning radio show about hip-hop life and urban culture. Meet the hosts who inform and empower their listeners.
I'm Jabbar Edmond. I go by Mr. Edmond. My role, I'm a host and I'm co-founder.
My name is Brother John Muhammad, Your Brother John, YourBrotherJohn.com. And my role on the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club is host or co-host.
I just go by Kiana. Sometimes you may hear the guys call me Q. I may say Q just depending on my personality that day. And I'm the female of the crew. All right, I think I keep balance when you look at the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club. So that's my role.
And I'm Bruce Moore Jr. A lot of people do know Bruce Moore Jr., obviously being born and raised here and going to school here, but there's many more people that know Reno.
St. Pete is small, and so the good things and bad things that come with a small city, you know, everybody knowing each other, of course, would be one of the pluses.
My neighbors were not only just my neighbors, they became my family.
Trying to put that back now, like really getting back to a place where we know our neighbors and we look out for each other. There was a St. Pete that existed, you know, south of Central, and then there was another St. Pete that existed north of Central and downtown. It was a struggle then, and I think it's still, you know, somewhat a struggle for black people in the city of St. Pete.
Even with every step of progress we make, it's still a struggle to, implement that progress.
Did y'all hear about the weed college, the first cannabis college
in Orlando?
Talk to us,
No, yeah, I've been looking at it.
This is serious, y'all.
Over a year ago.
If you got the charges, go and get the degrees, King. You got years of experience, man. It ain't like you come into a classroom with no data.
Elon Musk said that a drug dealer knows how to manage and run a business better.
I can't believe that.
The real facts, man.
I'm all about education. But what I'm saying is that we carry this industry on our backs.
The way we started the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club, Jabbar approached me about what could we do, how can we do something together, and then an opportunity to promote Amendment 4. Amendment 4 is the, voting rights restoration to returning citizens. We were able to negotiate a deal where we got like 30 minutes on the radio at 99 Jams to talk about, Amendment 4 and other local, policies.
We're back.
Just like that. We're back. Welcome back to the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club. I'm your brother John.
And this is Kiana.
And I'm the one and only
Mr. Edmond.
Yeah, the one and only.
I like the one and only. Yeah, that is like a 80s, late 80s, early 90s kind of
from
flow.
Carla B, because remember Carla B was the one and only Carla B.
Yeah.
And see, I used to be Shawty Soprano.
Yeah.
And see, what I did was I grew the F up.
Yeah,
I grew the F up.
Okay, that's when you was like, because you was your boy Shawty Soprano.
I grew the F up and I became Mr. Ed.
Yes, sir.
One and only.
Yeah.
Thanks,
the
Carla B.
one and only
Mr.
Mr. Edmond. Look, there's a merger in that. So, speaking of that, growing up, and reinventing yourself.
Okay.
How many times have you went through that process of reinvention?
I probably reinvented myself maybe no short of maybe 3-4 times, maybe 3-4. That can 3-4 times
that you can trace.
Maybe 5 though, but 3-4 times.
Yeah. Kiana, have you had to reinvent yourself at any point?
Yeah.
Okay. How many?
I did.
How many times have you?
I done shedded my skin a couple of times.
Yeah. Had to shed the skin a little bit in order to grow, right?
I mean, I think the biggest transformation for me is, when I lost my son.
Okay.
And I always tell people, I went to like this real dark place, but I felt like I had to go into a cocoon. And then when I came out, I blossomed into, it was Kiana 2.0.
I hear that.
2.5, however you want, 5.0.
No, you're right. You're right. I hear that.
SL7.
I think SL7. I think my most recent is going from Council Member Muhammad to your brother John, like back to that private, private citizen with a public impact. Like that was a
you had a theme for it and all.
Yeah. I mean, you got to be ready. You got to have some idea.
Hey, what's the theme song? What's your theme song?
Oh, you gave me one. You want me to play it? I'm gonna play my theme song. We're gonna add that to the loop.
Oh, that's so funny.
Yeah, Mr. Edmund actually created the theme song for me.
See, I do a little something sometimes.
No, he do. He really do. That song that you hear on the break, the stand. Yeah, that was one of the first things I asked him to actually do. I'm like, hey man, we need a local version like self-destruction.
We need a theme song.
I was like, because we was doing Stop the Violence, and I'm like, self-destruction and the culture. Like people listen to music, and so he was like, let's create a theme song, and Stand Together is the theme song that he produced.
But I think life will definitely, if you're doing life right, you're supposed to look back and see different versions of yourself, right? Yeah. And you're supposed to grow. I mean, nothing just stops.
Yeah, the only thing constant is change, they say.
Yeah.
Oh, did y'all see? Y'all see this thing with our Tangerine Plaza?
Yeah.
What's the issue with Tangerine Plaza?
They want another year.
So go ahead. Go ahead, Mr. Edmund. You had something on that?
So I think, and this is just me, right? Honestly, we're gonna have to give anybody another year. Okay. There's not gonna be nobody that's gonna walk in and open that building
as
is.
Okay.
I think that some more creativity can be used, but the reality is a lot of people having construction problems.
Okay.
Financing problems. It's not just them.
So let me frame it for people who may be tuning in who are not familiar with the situation. So Tangerine Plaza is a 3.6 acre city-owned site at 1794 22nd Street South. The plaza has sat mostly vacant since 2017. The last grocery store was a Walmart neighborhood market. It left that year, and the area was thereafter labeled a food desert. In 2020, the city selected Sugar Hill Group to lead a mixed-use redevelopment, including income-restricted housing and a grocery store/retail component. The plan, approved in 2024, called for at least 115 affordable apartment units and a retail grocery. So what's happening right now is the Sugar Hill Group is requesting an additional public funding. They're looking for $22.3 million and a one-year extension to complete the project. Originally, after a prior extension in 2024, their deadline was set for next month. And this new request pushes that deadline back further. The reason that they've given for the delays is they said it's been delays in site plan approvals and complications that are beyond the control of any of the parties involved. So now you know.
But that's why I said it's gonna be a year or two before anybody put anything up there. So I mean, I think they need to really look at the circumstances and work with them people.
I don't think they're gonna do it.
I mean, I might not think they're gonna do it either.
No, because it barely passed. But when it passed,
they usually don't do the best thing anyway.
Yeah.
So let's walk it out.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna say, get them people another year. You remember that crane that was downtown for all that time, right? You remember? I just remember that crane sitting there, and they ain't said nothing to them people. Do you see all those buildings?
I'm kind of on the other side of this.
No, I'm not. And let me,
because I was there.
It's odd.
I was there, and I fought for the extension to get us to here. And one of the things that was happening, like it was a lot to get us to here, And it was so many assurances, and it was so many, you know, like, okay, so I'm like, all right, I'm gonna rock with you on this because I want to see it through. And then to get here, and now you come back saying, well, we need more money and more time. It's like, all right, come on, man.
That's just
come on.
But that's the nature of the beast. Because if you walk it out, pull the string, say no, release the new RFP,
okay,
right, or unsolicited bid. And it all starts over again.
So what if you had somebody who was in the queue? Because here's
but hold on, you can't just have somebody in the queue.
No, I'm telling you,
have an RFP process.
You, how you gonna?
Oh, my bad, Councilman.
The other part of the decision that was being made was the idea was like, okay, we need more time because they were still trying to secure funding. As a council member, everybody come to you.
Yeah,
it was people who had funding that was ready to go that moment and was like, okay. I said, over here, we can be open in a year because we got the money, we got the finances, we got the proof of it. So I saw the receipt.
Proof is they were not going to open in a year. So hold on, because all I want to do is talk the truth. They said they were open in a year, but the reality is the process.
And these people said that they were going to open in 18 months.
Takes longer.
No, they said they was going to open.
See what I'm saying?
Prior to 18 months ago.
That's why I say walk it out.
Yeah,
I heard what you said, but I'm just going to walk it out.
When Sprout said they was going to open, Sprouts open.
Yep. That's a different scenario. That they have to do no RFP for Sprouts.
Okay.
See, that's what I'm saying. You got to add the other layers. And I understand these people have well wishes and everybody got big plans.
I don't know, man.
But the reality is, no matter what,
I'm just not confident right now. That's all. I'm just not confident. I'm not confident.
Yeah,
and it was like other projects that was being done too, where it was the same type of stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so it's like at a certain point, you gotta, you know, take the dump or get off the pot.
Mm-hmm.
And if you coming in and like you real deal, like, because I'm talking about leaning on me for real. Like it was a thing. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't know that.
No, it was a thing, bro. It was like a real thing. You know what I'm saying? And then just yeah, it was a real thing. It was a thing. But then I was like, you know what? You know, I'm gonna do you the solid because I could have swung it. But I'm like, you know what? And then I'm like trying to make excuses and justifying, like, okay, no, we gotta. And then we get 18 months later, and you asking for $23 million and another year when you just got what you got. And 18, it's like I don't know.
But man. I see it. They just put 19 million on the Sankofa. So
don't you want to? We can't talk about that right now. Because then I'm gonna have to like.
Okay.
Yeah, no. I mean, yeah. Because like I got some thoughts on that too. You know what I mean? Because I was there to vote for that vote too.
Listen, I was in the mix.
You know what I mean? And when you sitting there and you voting, like sometimes you doing votes because you like, oh, I really don't want to do it, but I'm gonna do it because it's y'all. And then when I do it because it's you and you don't hold up your end, now you know what I'm saying? Because I already was like, I don't know. I was like, I don't really know, but you know, okay, I'm okay. I'm gonna do it, but I really don't want to do it. You know what I'm saying? But and then when I do it and didn't really want to do it, and then you sure do it. Come on, man. Now I'm like, see, I told you shouldn't have did it.
No. So let's flip this pancake.
Please.
Okay, go ahead. I'm on Brother John's side. I'll be back over there.
And I hear you, right?
Yeah.
Because sometimes it's the writing on the wall, and you be like, "Hey, I saw you mess up that last year. Now I'm gonna pull you in." So then there's history that then puts it like, okay, now history repeats. Now you got another side, like, dang, I was rooting for you, but then we also know that is as hard as it was for.
Hold on, let me pause you too on this because I was rooting for you, but you don't even think that I'm rooting for you. So you telling people that I'm not rooting for you.
Yeah,
that was the other part of it. Since you opened the can and we're gonna talk about it,
right?
You telling people that I'm really not rooting for you, but I am. And then I go ahead and do it, and then you drop the ball. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Come on, man. We can't make excuses and progress at the same time.
Doing it, but you listen, okay. Y'all ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so here we go. We also know that this group is mainly black.
Yeah.
Right? Wait. So we're looking for you. So we're not gonna act like we're not black in America.
Absolutely.
And so
hold on.
And so what I'm going to say is just like if this RFP was put out in 2020 and it didn't get approved until 2024, right? Like
that's when the extension got approved.
But I'm just saying. So
I think the original agreement might have been 22, and then they got the extension in 24 because they couldn't.
Well, I thought they was trying to get it because they granted it to them in 24, right?
No, that was when the extension was granted. The last extension was granted in 24. That's when I was there.
Right, but
by the time they came to us, it was the extension saying we need 18 more months.
But they already.
But the timeline don't matter. I hear your point. I hear your point.
This is what I'm saying is there's already hurdles and
that
just things that they're gonna go through. And so even though I'm looking at 18 months, you're thinking a white developer come in, they're not going to have those same hurdles. The white developer can go to that bank and we know that they're going to get approved 9 times out of 10 quicker than these black developers. Right?
Well, the Rays didn't get approved for their loan.
No, but I'm just saying, so
they had to sell.
What I'm saying is
Dude couldn't get his money either. But that's why I say I hear you.
This is what I'm saying.
It's already a challenge.
It's already a challenge. And then you have it. And I want to believe that those people really felt like they were going to be
get that bread,
and going to be able to go in there and be done in 18 months. And then I will tell you, there could have been some internal fighting, right? There could have been some turmoil. It could be, but this ain't nothing y'all got to worry about. But when I'm just painting a picture,
no, I ain't saying you got to worry about it. This is what I was going to say. When the elephants fight, the grass suffer.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? And so while you doing this, and we were talking about this on the break, now that it's kind of coming full circle.
Yeah.
When the elephants fight, so if y'all doing all of this, in the meantime, we still 8 years with no grocery store.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So while you working this stuff out, there's also a real need that you have agreed to fulfill, and you got all of this stuff that you got going on that's not fulfilling that need. So at some point, you got to say, you know what? What's bigger? Is it trying to support you and give you the shot, or is it addressing this need? Because we got people that got to go where they got to go on a new bus system that they don't even know how to navigate to try and go get food, and you supposed to be coming in to feed them.
But it's all the things. It's all the things at all the same time. It's all the things, and I think that where we at now, the next people gonna have a problem.
Yeah,
and if we spent,
and it's gonna be some next people. But I don't think they got
19 million down the road for the townhouses. I think we can do 21 for what they proposing.
I don't know.
I think so, bro. I mean, I hate to. It's a hard.
That's why I'm glad I ain't there.
But it's a hard conversation. But we got to talk about it.
Yeah.
And look what I just spent 19 million on.
They're gonna have to make a real good case, because I'm telling you,
this proposal for the 21 million. Because think about it, we just gave away a couple million right there on the corner to the other company. You get what I'm saying?
So I want to say this too. When you look at it, it's so hard to be the black person who gets to get the deal, because again, we give no room for error. We give no room.
But we do though.
No, we don't. And because but no, as a community, we don't, because I can guarantee
you got to perform
that. Like
I think we do though.
We don't, because we just seen it even when the hub. Like, let's go back to the hub, right? No, because I'm looking for
You're right.
So let's catch the people up. We're gonna pause. We're gonna talk about the hub, but we're talking about Tangerine Plaza and the issue that they're having with the delays. The developers are saying now that they need they need more time and some additional funds in order to develop this project. And so we also talking about how black people, when you get these opportunities, we don't get the benefits that other communities
and
get.
The pressure is on you. Gotta perform.
And another example that you were highlighting, is the hub.
And what you have to do, we got to walk this straight line, and we can never take a break, because it's always a target on our back. You looked at the hub, they gave them that 1.6 million or something like that to the hub, and within 6 months they pulled that from the.
But there was some monkey business with that too, though.
But when you look at that, when you give anybody 1.6 in 6 months, you can't even.
I think that's a different situation.
But the standard was set so
high, right? But and you can look at the.
But I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying with that. Like with that situation, I wouldn't support the change in that situation.
What I'm saying is,
because you got another 6 months to a year for them to get off the ground.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
But when you look at it, you say, "Hey, we gave you this chance, and you didn't perform."
That was totally different.
No, but I'm just
because they didn't get one extension.
Can I talk?
Yes, you can.
See, that be me.
Go ahead.
Let me doing me like that. I like to see y'all do that.
I'm sorry. You got the microphone.
Like that. Let Kiana talk.
You got the microphone. And look, we already talked about how them people were saying I can't take instructions from black women. And here I am not letting the black woman speak.
No, but what I'm trying to say at the end of the day is that the grace that's are given to other companies, and they will find they will find reasons why. If this was a white construction company that was coming in and developer that was coming in, there will be some grace. Oh, something happened. The hurricane delayed everything. They will give them the reason to push and give them that extra extension. But when it comes to us, oh, we gave y'all that chance. We didn't want to anyway. Right? We didn't want to anyway. And so now that we give it to you, we're not gonna let you get the extension that we're gonna give the counterpart that's supposed to get. Supposed to get.
Let them respond to you. You gotta let them respond to you. Hold on.
Right?
You gotta let them respond. You give them a chance.
But you see that, like, and then we talk about not giving black developers a chance, but then when we do, we hold them at a standard that they can't get the extension that somebody else would have gotten.
And they get multiple.
So what do you do when they do get the extension that somebody else would have gotten?
I'm going to tell you
because they did get the extension that somebody else would have gotten.
I'm going to tell you
like they did in this case. That applies very broadly, and I unite with that fully. But in this particular case.
Okay,
so we saying okay. So we saying we wouldn't do this in other situations.
No,
what do you do? But what? So
we say they would.
You say you would do it in other situations.
Yes.
So what happens when they actually do it in this situation?
But listen, look at when you said just look at this timeline.
Yeah.
They said 2020. This went.
They get agreed. Yeah.
They get it. We get COVID 2020.
Oh,
the whole shut down.
All of that's been considered. All of that's been considered. All of that's been considered.
Everything has changed.
So 2020, everything shut down, right?
But here's the thing. Keep doing hypotheticals. I'm talking about actual facts.
No, this is the fact. COVID is the fact.
But what you're saying and what you're applying to this situation doesn't apply to this situation.
Let me move forward.
I'm listening.
Because then you say in 2024 they got the extension.
Yeah.
What happened in 2024, y'all? What happened last year?
The hurricanes.
Right, which tore everything up. You get the extension on the year when everything also then got delayed.
Come on now, bro.
And we're in 2025, and you're telling me that I don't get an extension. Not ain't nothing happened.
These circumstances
for 6 months.
So if that's the case, then you're never gonna get done ever. Because there's always gonna be something.
No, that's not true. But these are like
that's rule number one. It's always gonna be something.
No, but
in any project.
No. I mean, Mr. Evans.
No, you like. Don't worry. It's all right.
No, she used to doing that. She used to doing that.
President, you need personal.
Look at this dynamic. Mr. Evans facilitating.
You're right. There's always going to happen, but there's not always life-altering things that happen. And the things that I just said is life-altering, we should give them this extension.
Hey, listen, I was with Q from the beginning. I said extension, but now I'm just over here the whole time.
Okay.
Because listen, and I understand because you got to think about it. I look at the biggest development in the city, Tropicana Field.
Yeah.
We're on year 35 of redevelopment, right? It's been plans, money, millions, and we just can't get it right. Right now, there's an unsolicited bid going out, and the community ain't happy with it. And I didn't want to see this go out to an unsolicited bid.
So just to give you an example of consistency, when they came to us asking for money for the repairs for Tropicana Field, the city gave us a timeline then, and I was saying the same thing that you said. Because they gave us a timeline, and I'm like, there's no way that y'all gonna be able to do this in that timeline. Like they said, give us the money now, and we'll be finished by March. I think it was March of last year, or March. No, they were saying it was supposed to be done March of this year, right? But the timeline that they gave us, I was like, there's no way with all of, like I said exactly what you're saying, and so I unite with that. I feel that 1,000%, and we'll see what happens because who knows.
I mean, who knows? Like, we'll see what happens. I mean, the reality of it is they're probably going to pull it, right? That's the reality of it. They're probably going to pull it.
I don't like that.
And I don't like that. And then what we're going to see, and I'm going to agree with Jabbar. They're going to give it to somebody else, and then we're going to be here another
They're gonna do the unsolicited bid because they're gonna
be here in 5 years from now. We're gonna
RFP.
look at that, and that's still gonna be undeveloped.
And I think we shouldn't do that with big projects.
Right.
I don't think that the unsolicited bid should be.
It's the difference between an unsolicited bid and an RFP, and you keep.
No.
So what are you saying?
So I'm saying
unsolicited bid is when somebody just come in and say, "Hey, we want to do it."
That's what we shouldn't do. What I'm saying is unsolicited bids are replacing RFPs. Because they're not going just like the Trop. The Trop just went to an unsolicited bid, like it was a corner lot in the neighborhood. And I'm saying that shouldn't be that easy. I'm saying that we should have safeguards in place with projects so big.
I'm trying to follow you, but
I'm saying I literally said the project is so big
that you shouldn't even entertain unsolicited bids.
Yeah. Okay. Not unsolicited. No, it should go. It should.
So somebody say, "Hey man, y'all got this lot.
That's
y'all got
20,000 acres, and I need.
And I got an idea.
I need an RP, and your RP come up under this, and then we go through the process. It's not a referendum.
But that's what you do. When somebody give you an unsolicited bid, you don't have to take it. You don't. So you can submit just because you bid it. Don't mean I got to take your bid.
That's right.
The law say that if you give me a bid, now I got to say, "Hey y'all, we got a bid. We got to open it up because somebody bidding on this property." That don't mean I got to take what you bidded. That's the part that I think we missing. Like just because somebody say, "Hey, I want to buy your house," how many calls you get? How many phone calls you get?
It's a law and it's a policy.
Let's say right? You got to let them know somebody trying to buy your house.
Law, but then the policy.
Exactly.
What is the city's policy with unsolicited bid? So when somebody comes, see, think about it. Let's walk this out. See, that's what I've been talking about. Walking it out. When the city gets an unsolicited bid for the corner lot, the former crack house, what is the policy? What do they do? Right? Yeah. What's what they usually do? They give it to the person that come to the thing with it. Usually 99.99. So that's what I'm saying. We don't want this to happen with these big projects. Because we're not getting what we really need like that.
Because what happens with that lot is usually they would do it like this. So if you get an unsolicited bid, you got to let it be known that you got an unsolicited bid, and you got 30 days to say, do we have anybody else that want to bid on this? And if nobody else bid on it, then you can either approve or deny the unsolicited bid. You don't have to approve
it's
it. But usually they do it.
See, that's why I say walk it out. I ain't saying let's make hypotheticals.
But
I ain't saying let's make hypotheticals. I'm just saying
let's
follow the policy that they usually do. That's not hypothetical. We usually give it to the person.
If there's nobody else that bid. But in this case, you got multiple bids, and you still give it to the person who submitted
they got multiple bids.
I don't know.
See, not yet.
Because the policy, because again, you can extend the policy. That's what it was. The law said you got to do 30 days. And originally they were just going to do 30 days, but then people was like, "No, this too big to just do 30 days. You can't do it the way that you normally do it. You got to do something different." They was like, "You know what? You're right. We're going to do it different. So we're going to give you 90 days. Now, in these 90 days, you have other people that can put their hat in the ring. If nobody put their hat in the ring, you still don't have to accept that unsolicited bid. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, I know you don't.
Yeah.
But usually what they do.
Accept the unsolicited bid.
That's all I'm saying.
And you counting for what they did the last time.
See?
So get ready. Get ready. Speaking of unsolicited bids, Canada has announced that they are renewed a $189 million investment to strengthen Black entrepreneurship program, and is aimed at supporting Black-owned businesses across the country of Canada. It's a 5-year funding package that expands access to loans of up to $250,000, business training, mentorship, and advisory service, and a nationwide ecosystem of support. The program includes dedicated funding for research and data collection to better understand the needs of Black entrepreneurs. Since its launch in 2021, the initiatives have supported more than 24,000 Black business owners, and the new investment is designed to help even more entrepreneurs.
Say 24,000?
24,000 Black business owners since 2021. And so the headline for this was like, this is for those who say you can't do stuff for just Black people. Canada showing that you can.
Yeah, but it's Canada. Like, have you ever like no, it's Canada. Like it's Canada.
It is.
Like, have you ever like talked to Canadians? Like when they're like all of them seem like they retire early. Like they just Canada is really set up. Everybody got health insurance over there.
Okay.
Like they're just kind of like
It's totally different reality.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, because they got 189 million investment to strengthen Black entrepreneurship programs, and I was like, that's amazing.
That is amazing,
Yeah.
and they're doing it for real because they really.
Yeah, they actually helping people.
They
for
really,
real.
but their
Yeah.
system is definitely set up different than ours.
Yeah. So when you say you can't just help Black people, you talking about the United States of America,
right? That's who you talking about. They say that you
because Canada is in America too now.
Yeah, but
North
not
America.
Yeah, a part of the Americas.
Yeah, part of the Americas. Yeah, I was paying attention in 7th grade. So for those who tune in, you listening to the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club right here on 99 Gems, the Berg, 99.1 WUJM. And if you like to support, you like to underwrite a show, you like to give a donation, and you can do that by going to 99gemstheberg.com. Mr. Edmond, when you stepped out, we was talking about the investment that Canada made, that 189 million. And I think I saw it on your page or something like that. You were sharing it about how Canada is actually investing specifically in Black-owned businesses, and your question was, so we say we can't just help Black people.
Yeah, and it's a problem because in American culture, they have specifically helped several races directly.
Yeah,
and then and in the past, they had the affirmative action, and once all that became under attack, it became the new thing for politicians to say, I can't just help Black people.
Yeah.
I didn't just hear Kamala Harris say that.
What her name?
Yeah, Miss Harris. But I ain't just hear her say that. I heard other Black politicians say that.
Yeah.
And that becomes a problem because now you're openly saying you can't just help your constituency. You're openly saying, and then you wonder why people ain't voting. You wonder why 30% vote turnout is heralded as great.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Saying that's powerful, but it's because you're openly telling your constituencies that you can't help them. When nobody does that. No constituency does that. Realtors don't stand up and tell realtors, I can't help realtors.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like accountants don't get elected and say, I can't help accountants.
Yeah.
It only happens. This is only a Black phenomenon. This doesn't happen for nobody else.
Right.
It doesn't happen anywhere else, but you have to look at the programming. You have to look at what is set up for our Black, like even when you're in. So look, we done been in places and we done ran stuff, right?
Yep.
And I always right. And then the pride for me is always hiring my people.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But it be my people. And the other people
that be your own people, ain't that?
And like you give them like you.
But that's who do it to everybody. That's who white people do it to white people. It's not special. This is not a Black phenomenon.
No. But what I'm saying is when you look at it,
you feel special. I know, but it's not a Black phenomenon. This is a people thing.
Okay.
I've been studying human nature. Remember, I've been telling you some of my studies because I've been doing so much, but I've been taking the time to kind of learn us.
It is
human nature, not just Black nature, not just white nature, but what does humans do?
I will tell you this, and it is a human nature, but when you look at a company, me and you, so we're here, right? And then we don't work with a white boss too, right?
Yeah.
The white boss slacking all day, wait, slacking all day, don't deliver nothing. We come in.
It's the theme for the day.
No.
Yeah.
And then we come in, and as soon as we do something they don't like, they don't say nothing about that white boss. They don't report. They don't talk ish about them. You know who they talk ish about?
Yeah.
Keanu Jabbar and Brother John. Right? And then we also have our super boss, who is probably a white man over here that's looking for us to mess up. Right? That's looking for us to mess up.
Yeah.
Right? And then we have the white person right here in the middle that's really messing up. But he's getting passes all day long. And you forget, did you think that our Black politicians ain't dealing with that 10 times? Come on, like not only if I say that I'm working, like I'm gonna do something for Black folks, right?
Yeah,
I'm doing it for Black folks. As soon as I say that, there's gonna be a Black person that get up there and say, "Why you ain't doing it for all?"
Yeah,
and then they're not gonna like what you're doing for Black folks, right? The Black person gonna complain and say, "That's not what we wanted." Right? And now I lost my job. I can't please. I want to help you, but I can't please you.
So the way that they adapt to that is by saying, "Well, I can't help you." But I like what you said.
But you know what I'm saying?
I like I'm an accountant, but I can't help accountants. I'm sorry, y'all, because every time I try to help an accountant, another accountant
say, "Why you ain't helping everybody?"
Yeah.
But you have a point, but that point needs to be confronted.
Yeah.
See, it's not that you're wrong.
Yeah.
But that's what needs to be confronted. That's what needs to be ousted, not hide from it.
You need, just being unapologetic about it and just doing it, and then whatever you can do when you can do it, and then whatever the consequence is, just face the consequence.
I was talking to a candidate last night, right?
Okay.
Called me, just talking about their stuff.
Yeah.
And I told them that they have one of the most diverse districts in America.
Okay.
Right? From the richest to the poorest of the poorest.
Right.
Right. And then I just asked simply, how can you serve them? How can you serve both of those groups?
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Because you have the richest people in the city in your district, potentially.
Yeah.
And you have the poorest people in your district.
Yeah.
How you gonna navigate that?
And their needs are, and both of those needs are totally different.
But and guess who? And I told guess who get the help?
Yeah, who?
The rich.
Because
the money goes, the love goes where the money flows, or whatever the saying is.
Okay,
right. The money flows where the goes.
Golden rule, like who left the golden rule?
Something I don't know. I said it last night. But I
can't run it back. Yeah.
But with Jabbar saying that, it said like when they send out your emails and the text messages and ask you to donate to their campaign, and even though like I live right here and I really want to work, I want to do this right here, but if I'm covering all of this, and then this person, these people that I'm putting there, they're expecting something too, right?
Yeah.
And then all I got is best wishes for you.
Yep. Yeah.
I got some prayers.
That's the other part.
But that's what happened.
But this is reality. Not saying it's right or wrong. All I have on this side is
best wishes and
best
prayers.
wishes, and I'm praying.
Okay.
Right.
But I got some solutions for them. I got some ways to help them over here.
But then what happened is
I got some legislation. I got some legislation.
But then you have
so you have to buy. So you have to buy your politicians. That's what you're saying?
No, but what I'm saying
we got to pass the hat and say we want a politician, and if we don't, and if we don't have the money to buy them, we need to raise the money and buy us one.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And I done heard the speeches.
Yeah.
They said that we gotta get the money and have our own politicians.
You gotta if you want somebody to represent you, you got to buy you one.
No.
That's what you're saying.
No,
because if we saying all of the politicians are bought, but we haven't bought us one.
But I said different. What we have to do, we have to invest in politics.
That's it,
right? Because if you say I want buying politicians, that's disrespecting the person that's helping you. So the reality is, I have to invest in politics. I have to help out. I got to volunteer. I got to help them get elected so they can see me.
Okay.
In their campaign.
I'm glad you said that because what you just said, when you say you disrespecting the person that's there, that was another part of the challenge with me being there because people was like, I'm paying your salary.
Yeah.
Like they really feel like.
Yeah. And I be having to check myself.
No, they really feel like I pay you.
Yeah, for real.
I bought you.
Yeah, you own.
Like your check that you get every week for doing this job
is mine.
I'm the one that's but see, we don't have that mindset. We don't have the I'm paying your salary mindset.
Right.
We have it, he's a good brother, he's trying to make a difference. They like, no, I'm paying you to do this job, and you're gonna do this job, or I'm gonna pay somebody else to do it. And that's what it's like. Wait a minute. You know what I'm saying?
The thing is, we come in there and we say that. How many say, hey, we put them in that seat.
Yeah.
Make demand that they do what we want.
Get them out.
But let me tell
you. But you're gonna say that when you actually put them in the seat. But if you're not,
that's what I'm saying.
If you didn't put them in the seat and they know you didn't put them in the seat, then they're gonna be like, you ain't do nothing to get me here.
And that's why you remember, and I hate to bring this up. when it was like we didn't need the black vote.
Yeah,
those guys.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
Yeah,
but the reality is the black vote carried you, my boy.
Yeah,
my boy.
Yeah,
my boy.
It got you.
You see, my boy. And they try to do some things towards the end of the campaign or towards the end of the little run
on the back end.
And that's why we dealing with some of the stuff we dealing with now.
Yeah,
right. Because it was half-hearted help.
Yeah.
Right. It wasn't full-throated support.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was half-hearted hurt. And guess what? It cost us more on the back end.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you would have helped us fully, it would only cost $5 or $6 million to build that shit. Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. I get past it. I get past it.
We're at the end of the year. Every episode, we need to
I'm sorry. But all I was saying was some of the efforts that we're dealing with now would have been better full-throated efforts from the past.
Yeah.
That's why I say that 21 million now needs to be spent. Hurry up and give it to them before it's 27 million.
Okay.
Let's stop playing because that's why we got here with this half-hearted help.
But that's okay. I ain't gonna go back to that because I got.
Okay, you got more.
I just got more data. You know what I'm saying?
You do.
But I'm not gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? Because you're right. Principally, yeah. But then there's context as well.
Yes,
but in theory and in principle, yes. But practice refines the theory, my brother.
And we want to get more practice.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Because that's gonna help us get it done.
This is not just a black and white situation.
No, it's great. Yeah.
It's a lot of gray.
And different shades.
Yeah,
it's like gradients and what you called it.
Yeah.
We in that big meeting we just had. Y'all talking about the
you got silver, you got gray,
spectrum of gradient or something.
Spectrum of engagement.
Well, it was one of them big words, and I liked it. I was like, "Ooh, I like that."
Don't be taking notes.
I said, no, I went back to the notes. We got all the notes, at least 30 minutes of all the meetings.
Okay,
but we be going a little longer, so the free account don't help.
Did we do politics with Mr. Damon? You got anything else that we need to be paying attention to?
My biggest politics was just Tropicana site.
Okay.
Gas plant. They changed the name so much, and it's still Tropicana Field to me.
Okay.
Cause I'm sorry, but
not the Thunderdome.
It's the Thunderdome, the Suncoast Dome, the Pinellas Stadium, whatever it was. But yes, the RFP is not going out. It is actually we just talked about it. What's the bid we just talked about? Unsolicited bid. And then now more people have time to answer the unsolicited bid.
So when you say RFP is not going out, what the conversation was, and we actually showed this, if y'all want to see it, you can actually go to the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club. They put out an RFP for the first round, and they're not doing another one. So they're still, from what they're saying, this is what they said.
I heard
they said that they're using the same RFP that they used before because they put so much into that RFP that they don't see what they can do differently.
Because thank you, Brother John. Oh, I love you, bro.
I love
because
you back.
Because I really wanted to touch on this, and that's the problem. We never really fully looked at what went wrong.
Yeah.
Right. As a community, we haven't looked at. Y'all ain't told us what happened and where y'all could have done something better. Y'all operating under this silo and think everybody knows what you know.
Yeah.
We don't know what y'all did right or wrong. Maybe this RFP does need to be adjusted.
Exactly.
Maybe some things need to be changed, and the problem is you don't think it needs to be changed, but you just had the worst deal in America collapse. Like collapse. People get fired for that type stuff.
Yes.
It's heads roll.
Yeah.
Right. That's because it was millions of dollars spent. It was millions of dollars spent. This wasn't an exercise in futility.
Water was just in bonuses.
Man. And somebody almost got get in trouble by that. Right. But long story short, short story long, we have this process has started. January will be 30 days.
Yeah, I think they're saying after January. Yeah.
After January, they're gonna put out a 30-day whatever. So
you think they're gonna get some more bids?
I'm saying multi-billionaire friends. Call your billionaire friends. We need more RFP. We need more people to put in for this bid. We need let's do a campaign where we gonna call all our rich friends and tell them to put in a bid for the Tropicana.
I want to channel Miss Peanut with the Black Money movement and just start thinking about long term us positioning ourselves to be the ones that do these unsolicited bids.
But it starts here because
you see what I'm saying?
I did a little studying. How did Atlanta become Atlanta? Right, the Atlanta airport was being built.
Yeah,
and the mayor of that time, a great man, I don't know his name, but
probably Maynard Jackson. Yeah, I know.
But that great man made sure the infrastructure of that being built came from the community.
Yeah.
And guess what? It built the wealth of Atlanta.
Yeah,
right.
That's when you got more affluent black people. Yeah.
I will tell
I remember that.
So this is our Atlanta airport.
We got some. We have quite a few.
But to take leadership, that was what that was. It was the leadership that.
What you say, Maynard Jackson? What his name was?
It was either Maynard Jackson or Andy
Atlanta people, please correct me if I'm wrong.
Killer Mike, shout out.
We got a lot of black millionaires.
Okay.
In the city or from the city.
Mm-hmm.
I can name 5 right here off the top of my head.
Mm-hmm.
We got black athletes.
Yeah.
Right. They got some great deals.
Yeah.
Right. We have Will Packer.
Yeah.
Remember who part owner of the Atlanta Falcons, right?
Yeah.
About ownership. It's not like it's not this.
Can I add to that?
Yeah, go ahead.
I think we also got some high 100,000-aires.
Yeah.
Like that, you just never know who they are. Like you can name some millionaires, but it's people that got some money, probably them high 100,000s that they can contribute to. Right. But we just look to the millionaires. But it's people like we have the qualifications that we need. That's the channel in the Black Money Movement. The point is we have what we need. We just need to organize and start thinking like, man, we can put together the money and we can do it. And that's why I'm rooting for these when these opportunities come. This is what they did. So they said, you know what, we can build townhomes on the Deuces. We can bring grocery to the community. This is the same model. It's just not 85 acres. It's 3.6 acres in 22nd Street, saying we can do it. And it's like, okay, come on, we're gonna support you doing it, but then you got to do it.
So what happens is we need a leader. Unfortunately, we need a group, a leader that can then pitch this to the people that have the money.
Okay.
The thing is, people like to invest. People want to see, most people who got money understand the power of investment and getting your return, right? And if the right group or people come in and be able to send the proposal to the right people and have a real conversation about this, I think it can get done.
Well, we got 30 days after January 1st. I'm just gonna bring everybody back to the table. I'm bringing everybody back to the table. On January 1st, we got 30 days to put the plan together.
No,
right,
but that's the thing. You can't wait until then to put. You got to be putting the plan together. So,
now. Like yesterday,
that's what this is.
Okay.
This is just a pep rally.
Okay. Calling all friends. Calling all cars. Calling all cars. Right. And let's build the infrastructure so that we can really support these types of deals. We do have an Ask Kiana, y'all. Okay. All right, so Ask Kiana is brought to you by the One Community Grocery Co-op, OCGC.coop. Make sure that y'all support it. All right, Kiana. Oh my God.
Oh Lord.
So 2 of my closest friends fell out a few months ago, and ever since I've been caught in the middle. They both want me to pick a side, but honestly, neither one is completely right or wrong. They both played a part in how bad things are. The tough part is I'm the godparent of one of their kids, and our children are closest cousins. Now it's not just about adult drama. It's starting to affect the kids too. Birthday parties are awkward. Group chats are dead. And I'm constantly feeling like I have to walk on eggshells. I've tried to stay neutral and keep the peace, but it's exhausting. I'm at the point where I'm thinking about stepping away from both friendships just to protect my own peace and avoid the pressure. Is that fair? Or should I keep trying to hold it all together out of loyalty and love for the kids?
My dear, it's life. Like, I mean, honestly, it's life. And then life give you some unexpected, hurdles or things that you didn't see coming. Hopefully that the 2 people who fell out, they're grown enough to know that, like, honestly, you shouldn't make other people choose.
Yeah.
Right. And if you feel like you have to make somebody choose, then I feel like the person who wants somebody to choose, you should be the one that walks away from the situation. Right. Because you can be my friend and the other person, but it's hard. It's hard because even though you say you're in the middle, the other person always gonna think that like
you on somebody else's side.
Right.
Wow.
So it's a hard thing to navigate, but you can get through it because I done been there. I done been the middle friend of 2 best friends that like they parted and I seen like one completely kind of stepped away from me for a little while because they didn't realize like only talk to me.
That you was actually being neutral.
Right.
Yeah.
It only so much like I so but it's a hard thing. But if it's overwhelming and it's destructing your peace, you peace out too.
You know my motto, boy. If it's bothering my peace, peace. Peace. Yeah, I choose peace every time these days.
And choosing peace, because I was just gonna say this. I was in my studies, right? This new studying thing I've been doing, right?
Self-improvement is the basis for community development.
We heard of emotional intelligence, but have we heard of social intelligence?
Okay.
See, and I feel emotional intelligence probably might be the top of it, and maybe social intelligence maybe a step down. But the social intelligence is how we deal with each other.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
And emotional intelligence is a higher grade. And I feel that they're asking us to jump higher from the ground when we should have took that step and looked at social, because social is how we deal with each other.
Yeah.
And how I understand that you going through something because I understand it.
Yeah.
Right. And it's a closer step than emotional, because emotional I feel is the deeper dig.
Okay.
And some people just ain't gonna dig that deep.
So just having social intelligence,
yes,
is a good place to start.
Yes, I think social. I'm not mad at you.
Even if you're not emotionally there yet, just having social intelligence,
being able to communicate, being able to get better results from the things you want. And it's I
think it's like one of them circles where they overlap.
It do.
I don't see you having one without the other.
That's what I mean. Like it's like
I think you can.
So it's like two circles, and then it's a point where they come together.
I think I can know how to talk to you and how to treat you, because some of those, the ones that we don't like, they be talking about people
narcissists.
Yes.
Yeah.
You feel me? Narcissists have a social intelligence.
Okay.
That's why they can be that way, be so sweet and charming, and you understand each other, but they have a nefarious intent.
Okay.
So what I'm talking about, social intelligence for the right of communicating, for being able to get things done, being able to share your thoughts.
I hear that.
But I hear that.
I was having a similar conversation yesterday.
The only reason why I say that it goes hand to hand, because even a narcissist has an emotional intelligence.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, you really have to, with having emotional intelligence, is knowing how one to predict or try to stop for something to blow up.
But I think emotional intelligence is more positive.
No,
like when you're using your emotional intelligence, you're not. I don't think you're manipulating people with it.
But some people are.
Okay.
There's a good and a bad to everything when you look at it. And once you are emotionally intelligent, you can use it for your good or you can use it for your bad, because you can then paint the picture and bring it where my emotional intelligence is telling everybody to calm down. I use it to rouse everybody up.
Okay.
And we see this in it, like you could see.
No, that was one of the things that they used to teach us in organizing.
So
you gotta be.
And I
they teach you to play with people. Remember that was one of the things.
I've been fighting against that ever since.
No, but they tell you to play with people's emotions. You gotta say something that's gonna make them angry, because when they angry, then they'll be moving.
And now I gotta bring you back down to bring you to me,
because you want to fire. You gotta fire them up, and you gotta.
I'm glad I had a mind.
So when you look at
my own,
depending
on. Don't got a job in that space.
It was the wording that they used. Fire them. So and just think if they would have came and said, find something that they're passionate about.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what they do.
Right? Yeah. No. That's not something they're angry. When you say angry, it sounds like you. But if you switch the anger word to passion,
yeah, you're right.
That's just like the black guy.
Those trigger words.
Right. You have trigger words. It's how you paint the picture.
Yeah.
And the words that you use is going to get the results that you want.
Yeah.
You know how you flip the words when there's somebody black doing something.
I just told my dog when I walked off into the phone, but we're changing from excuses to scheduling.
Okay.
And so how do you turn an excuse to a schedule? Because I didn't have the chance to do it because of this. No. Yeah. My schedule is we're gonna do it because of that.
Yeah.
See, it's a change. It's the same thing. We didn't do it because of Thanksgiving.
Okay.
But the scheduling allowed us to schedule it outside.
So they go to manipulation.
No, I'll tell you this. No.
They go to manipulation.
Here's the thing I read. What's coming up for me as you say that, I remember reading a book called The Power of Decision. And in The Power of Decision, it talks about your alibis. And you got to watch your alibis. And so the reasons that you give for the decisions that you make, you have to really be mindful of what those are. You know what I mean?
I know you do.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what I was just talking about. That was that.
It's like, okay, Thanksgiving, like, was it really Thanksgiving? Like, you really have to double click on that.
No, it was
or is that convenient?
But it was Thanksgiving, but it's how we talk about it.
Yeah. Okay.
Right? It's not because of Thanksgiving.
Okay.
Right? But our scheduling. Because it's the same thing.
Okay. If you can't change it, you change the perspective.
I didn't do
change the way you look at it.
I didn't do it because of Thanksgiving. That's an excuse.
Okay.
Right? That same we scheduled it because of Thanksgiving. We rescheduled.
Because
it's the same
I need to workshop that a little bit more in order to really get it.
But you know,
I see where you're going. But
he said he's not saying Thanksgiving. He said like my schedule didn't allow me to
exactly
because I had something else doing that
because of the power of words.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So if you say Thanksgiving,
man, you making an excuse. Yeah.
Okay. But my schedule didn't allow me. Like, that's a real thing. Okay.
But it's still both.
Okay.
And it's the exact same thing.
And it could have been it could have been my schedule. That was my sleep time.
Yeah.
Right. Like it could have been my meditation time, or it could have
my
been my
family time.
Or I could have been on the boat, but my schedule did not allow me.
Okay.
And that sounds like a better.
Yeah. And we got a date. We got a rescheduled date. Everything is back on track.
I got it.
You get what I'm saying? It didn't happen during the Thanksgiving break.
I do. All right, y'all. So this has been an amazing ride. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all. And just for those who watch the replay, and if you make it to this part, I don't have a problem taking instructions and listening to black women. I want to make that explicit.
It is really rare that me and him go back.
That's good. That's all right. That's all right. Because if we never did that, that means we're not being honest with each other.
No.
And so I appreciate that. For real, if you agree all the time on everything, that's somebody lying.
Come on.
So no, and you just got to experience it in real time. So
why you say that? Because we got like a quick story, Granny Lola, right? And this is Granny Lola. We were at Maximo, right? And the lady came in and she said she had like 8 kids. Okay. And she said, all my kids are perfect. Like, I ain't had no problems, no nothing. Lady walk away, Granny Lola say, nah, she knows she lying.
Hold on. And Charlie, thank you for that. The thing I was talking about with the overlapping circles is a Venn diagram. Venn diagram. Google Venn diagram.
Yeah, because they show you which one and how they overlap and overlap. And I want to say this. Peaches Minare and Riley.
That's gonna have to be a Monday.
Okay,
a Monday.
Well, I'm just gonna say it.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna say it. I'm on Ann Riley's side, but I love me some Peach. Boy, Peach is just
okay.
It's the entertainingest thing in my.
So Google them and we'll talk about it on.
And I'm gonna be.
We'll Google it on Monday.
I'm gonna be on the Ray Tampa podcast talking about Tropicana Field. I've been doing my research.
Okay.
Tropicana Field / the gas plant.
Shout out to Ray Tampa podcast. I actually recorded right here at 99 Jam.
Yep. And I'll be on that. Well, we're gonna record it and then y'all see it
when it come out.
Yeah, y'all see it.
Don't forget, tomorrow is the Cash Mob 727 Seafood pull up. It's the Old Red Snack Shack, 1701 16th Street. Go by, spend some money with 727 Seafood.
Yeah,
you don't need you don't have to wait for somebody else. Just
we just from open to close.
Right. All right. Be the change you want to be. A C.
Yeah. Write down those 5 things.
We know her thing.
And then stay tuned for Sister Hugh.
Lose your shoes and
shout out around the house.
You got 1 more minute, man. Y'all going so fast. You're ahead of your time. See, ain't nothing wrong with that. See, if you look at it one way, if you look at it one way.
We had like 8 minutes left. We don't want Mr. Jackson to give us a call, but we really enjoy what we do. We'll see y'all on Monday.